Welcome back to Whimsical Farm. We're going to go take a look at the Garden of Whedon. So, our yellow roses did finally make it all the way to the tip top. No doubt about that. And they're looking good, beautiful. We left some on the entryway here without cutting them so you can enjoy the roses as we go in. And we'll make a round just like we always do, headed to the left. And we got some beautiful pink roses here. Those are doing good. The little blueberry bush that we thought wasn't going to make it, he's going to make it. And my wife's got a lot of little flowers in here and peppers. And she's got some brand new blueberry bushes. There's one there. There's another one here. Wow, she went crazy. She got blueberry bushes all over the place. So all of those 3 spots right there are now blueberries. I can hardly wait to see how those do. That is our old woodpecker house, and he's getting overgrown with weeds. We've got some beautiful sunflowers here. They're doing great. These roses are still doing real good. Got some new growth on them coming up. I'm going to do some roses over here real quick. We got grapes going up and over the arbor. That's good. These roses, these are the corals. I called the other ones coral before, but these are our actual coral roses. And those are really a pretty rose. They do have a little bit of both colors, kind of a pinkish red and an orange and kind of a sherbet look to them. I'm going to turn, let's do the watermelons. This is hard to believe, but this watermelon bed, my wife decided we were going to go it again up on the bridge. So it's up and over. I'm going to try to zoom in so you can see how many blooms. We'll have to cut a few of those blooms back. You can't have a watermelon on every single bloom because it'd just be too much. And this year we have a watermelon that has come on real quick. You can see him in there. He's about the size of a watermelon. He's about the size of let's see, not quite a volleyball yet, but he's getting there pretty quick. And you notice I've got the water dripping this year. We've got it dripping. This is coming off of the spring. So there won't be any rusty. You see the rust, that's from last year, but that water's just clear as can be. So the next bed, we have a look. Let me go ahead and throw this. Okay, that one's dripping. That fitting drips a little bit, so we're getting a gain off of that. This is our okra bed. We've had a few bugs this year, but I think this okra is going to outgrow them. We didn't put any poison. We're going to let them go. This one has suffered the most, but if he can make it on through this growth spurt, he'll get on up there. Here's a beautiful bed. My wife is getting it all rigged up now. Got some real pretty flowers. And let's see what else we got. Wow, her asparagus is still going crazy. Look at the size of this sprout on this asparagus. That thing's huge. Now on asparagus, what you want to do is go ahead and let it grow like this, and then next year that'll have a lot of good roots. The crowns will fill that whole bed up, and we can start cutting those early young shoots as they come off. These roses here, excuse me, are doing very well. And we've got one tomato plant. He's hiding back there in the background, but he'll have this whole corner filled in once we get up and going. Let's go ahead and check our grapes and see if any of them have made it over. Well, the first one, he hadn't quite made it yet. Got a long ways to go on him. This one is over halfway. He's running the wire. Remember, we're going to use this to shade our little pond here, our fishes. So he doesn't like very much, and he'll be done. And this one, another runner, he has made it almost all the way across. He lacks about another 18 inches or so. We got a big storm coming. I think there is a hurricane or some kind of storm. Let's go ahead and take a look at these tomatoes. This year the tomatoes have started really doing good. I'll talk about each plant. I think both these plants here are Romas. So you can see they've got a good healthy color to them, and they're coming on good and strong. This next one is Delicious. He's not looking real strong, but this rain will help him. And let's see what we got here. This is a Lemon Boy. He's looking good. No problem, Mr. Lemon Boy. This one is the Cherokee Purple. He still lacks a little bit. There's another Lemon Boy. he has made it all the way up to the first bar. So we're going to go ahead and start getting some of those little suckers off of there. But you can see he's looking real good. I'll back up so you can see his growth pattern. Next one is a big beef. He hadn't quite made it to the top runner yet. And our peppers are doing good. I went ahead and topped the peppers off. That's a good way to do pepper. If you want them to bush out and not get too tall and be falling over, you just snip the top of them off and then they'll start to bush out. So we've got 2 nice jalapeno peppers, and then this guy here is the third one. And it won't take him long. He'll be filling in. Let's take a look at these roses here. These roses and flowers. My wife's got this bed looking real nice. We're just constantly having to deadhead the roses because they're growing so fast. But look at all these grapes. Those grapes are absolutely beautiful. I can't believe how many grapes that we have this year. And I like these to focus. I'm going to slowly but surely come along. Move some of this stuff out of the way. Look at those grapes. Those are muscadines, and I think these are the Isoms. The Isoms seem to be the best. And that's making me hungry. I see those and I think, man, but it's a long ways off. These are fall grapes. They're usually October, September, somewhere in that time frame before they get all the way full. They have filled up this overhead and made it all the way across. This will be the year that we try to make it run. We got our little seating area. We're getting ready to do a concrete job on it. It's coming up pretty soon. We're going to do a dry concrete with some special rocks. Now let's look at one more group of tomatoes. This is on this side. I'm going to back up a little bit. There's the Cherokee Purple. This next one's a Lemon Boy. You can see that's starting to look like a jungle now. And next one's a Carbon. That's the best that it's done. Last year we didn't get too much progress out of the Carbon, but his stem is looking good. Good and stout. He's good and stout at the base. So I'm hoping for some Carbon. It's a black restaurant style tomato. Here's a Super Sweet. He has made it up past the first frame, second, up to the third square. So he's doing good. That is Celebrity. Very nice tomato plant there. And it got good growth. And then this is our Roma here on the corner. All right, let me turn around this way and we will look at this. This is a special bed my wife made. She didn't want any squash bugs to get in, so she's got them covered. These plants have stuffed that full and they seem to like it, so we just keep sprinkling a little water from the top. And I think this is squash and cucumbers, so it's quite the cucumber bush. We'll probably have to expand that out a little bit or maybe trim a few leaves off. But as you can see, she really has kept that covered. There's no moss or insects laying in the egg so far. This bed here is still coming along. We planted a bunch of different herbs in it. It's got one little tomato plant on each end. And I planted some, it's got some cantaloupe in the middle of it. So there's one there. And one there. That'll take off like gangbusters pretty soon. We do have a few herbs coming up. I need to water this. We're going to let the Lord take care of that because it's getting ready to come down a big storm here, probably within the hour. So that tomato plant there is looking good. Now we're going to look at this bed that my wife has put in. This is her pepper bed. Man, does she have the peppers. That thing is beautiful. It's really putting out good. She's thinned those out a little bit. There's our sunflower. I told you it'd make it to 10 feet. There's no doubt it made it to 10 feet. It is way over 10 feet now. It's probably, I don't even know. I don't think anybody knows. It's probably 12 feet or better. It may hit 20 feet. Who knows? Is that Jack and the Beanstalk that I see up there? Let me see. No, he ain't up there. But look at those beautiful. They're looking down on us now, those sunflowers. I hope that'll develop okay. Let's send this film in and get it advanced a little bit. But I love those sunflowers. They're just beautiful. Okay, we got some Creeping Jenny here. It's starting to come out. And my wife redid this flower. Let me show you this. This had got up and over and was starting to fall a little bit. So she's got it worked over and strapped up there to her overhead runners there. It's looking good. So let's go out and look at the girl section of the garden. She has got quite the collection of flowers out here, and these are getting ready to come on. These are zinnias and some other types. Got it mowed out here pretty good. And let's see what else we got. Nice big pile of compost now. That's always a blessing. Her tomato plants are looking good. Hers have, I haven't caught her yet. She's got some good stout plants, and I'm just going to view these a little at a time. Now let's back up just a second. I want to show you something that she's done. We're kind of competing with each other, but she bought a special shade cloth, and she's got that shade cloth. The rain can go through it. Mine, I ended up using sheet metal and had to drill some holes to let rain come through. She was smarter. She used a real lightweight black special shade cloth, and it's really nice. Let's look at it from the end here. That provides a really nice shade for these tomatoes. It's got some kind of a metallic reflector stuff in it, but when it rains, that rain will be able to come right on through. So it's doing really good. She's even got a looks like a morning glory or something like that climbing up. It went wild. Here's my whimsical wife. Look at this right here. I had to back that up. See, that's the morning glory. I think it's sticking out right there. We'll back off. I'll show you. It looks like Jack and the Beanstalk. Look at that thing climbing. I don't even know where it's coming from. Nobody knows. But it's going up there, and it'll go all the way to the tip top. And look how dark her tomatoes, boy. She's got, this is a, oh no, this is an evil olive. We got to steer clear of that. I usually wear a little piece of garlic around my neck or something to keep the evil olives. And look at these blooms. Golly. She has got the blooms. Do you have a super bloom somewhere? My wife, I don't know how she does it. Here's her roses out here. You see her roses. She got her strawberries. But over here somewhere, she has a super bloom. See if I can get that. Is that the one right there? That is a super bloom. That's more than one tomato, I guess. And that'll be interesting to see how that grows. But everything's looking pretty good. Let me come on around here. Look how big her tomato plants are here. And I don't know if we got tomatoes yet, but it won't be long. Look at the size of this stem. Now that thing is already 3 foot, 4 foot off the ground, and it really has a nice size stem to it. Coming out of the ground, it's good and stout. And that is a Napa Chardonnay. I don't know if she's making wine or eating tomatoes, but it's some kind of a special thing, and it's got blooms all over the place. You can see them right there. And the last one, it's on up about 2.5 feet. So this should be the week or two that we really start getting some stuff happening. She's got lots of flowers in along the side. Look here, we got a Mr. Kaiser. What are you doing, Kaiser? You looking for cheeseburgers out here? Hey, buddy, get up here. Say hi to Papa right here. Come on, say hi to Papa. Get up here. He's busy. Okay, so we got flowers all on this outside. These will all get tall. These will be really nice flowers. And I think she's got a wild rose bush right there. These are some more sunflowers and some zinnias, and no telling what else is blended in. Now I want you to notice something. She got baby chickens running all over the place. You don't have to worry about any ticks or chiggers or fleas out here because we've got some mystery chickens. She hatched them. Let's see where they went. There's another blueberry bush, I think, or no. Yeah, it is a blueberry. She got blueberry bushes all over the place. And we got some special, all kinds of herbs. She's got her herb garden going right there. They're beautiful. And this one, last time I told you, was an apple tree. And then I said, no, that's not an apple tree. That's asparaguses. And then I chewed on some of it and realized none of that was right. That is a dill. That's a great big dill plant. And it's, wow, let's smell this. Smells like a sack of dill pickles. We could grow dill pickles out here if we just had enough cucumbers and a little bit of vinegar to go with it. Where's did I see a chicken? Where's chickens? Chickens have got out of the pen. And there's what looks like a little duck over here. Let's see what we got over here. I'm gonna try to sneak around. See, oh, there they are, see them? Those are sneaky little birds. They've already got their little hideout. They're doing their little run underneath the cage. They're safe from the dogs as long as they can get in there. We don't let the big dogs come in the garden anymore. But look at this. She's raising some kind of a wild thing in there. I think those are those look like they could be those birds that eat meat on the side of the road. I think that's exactly what that is. Maybe not. Not sure. They're black. Some of those copper morans. Those are not. I thought these were vultures, but they're not vultures. These are special birds. Copper moran, and these are for sale. These little guys right here, we got them on Craigslist. I think she's got them priced at $1,000 a piece, but I talked her down. We got them on sale now for $3, and they're already weaned and had all their shots and been wormed and all that stuff. Got full pedigrees on them, and they'll be ready to go. So if you want some nice chickens, these will lay all kinds of Easter eggs, blue eggs, green eggs, some with red spots, some with speckles, some with stripes. She's got them all different kinds of eggs. I can never figure all that stuff out. Got so many kinds. Look over here. Let's see what we got in here. Now this is some other kinds of chickens. I don't know what kind they are. They get excited as soon as you get the camera close, get your hand close. They think they're going to get another fresh pile of food. Some of them get in the feeder. Hey, you guys, slow down a little bit. Slow down. Papa's not going to get you. Here, let me see one of you. Let me see one of you little. I want to see one of you little girls that look like wood. Look at that beautiful little chicken. It looks like a piece of wood. Some kind of looks like a quail or a pheasant. Hi there. Can you say hi to everybody on YouTube? Can you say hi to everybody? Okay. I'm going to set you down real gentle. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Okay, we got to shut the cage. She has got the chickens. Okay, let's finish off here, go around this way. So there's what the roses on the entryway. I really enjoy those. Those are a blessing to me because it's, you know, if you look up the word paradise in the dictionary, you'll find out paradise is a walled garden. What else did you want to show? Okay, well, we want to thank you for coming out to Whimsical Farm today, out to the Garden of Whedon, and it won't be long. We will definitely have some beautiful watermelons to pick. Some of these will have little carriers up on top. We'll mount some little cups up there for them to sit in. But it's dripping, and it won't be long. We'll have some watermelons. I'm going to do a quick panoramic. There's her rock garden. And there's what you'd see if you walked into our garden. We've been doing a lot of mowing and weed eating. You see the grapes all the way around the perimeter. See that tall sunflower? He's shooting for the sky. And very nice, peaceful place to be. So we thank the Lord for the rain, for his many blessings, and we hope that everything goes good. Hope you'll keep following us. Please hit that subscribe and like, and that'll help develop our channel and make it stronger for you so you can enjoy it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.